Hi everyone listening to us right now, wherever you are. We are in Focus. And I'm very happy because this series of focuses, more recently, I've been able to talk with some Brazilian artists and masterminds. And actually, right now, we have someone who is called the Master of Micro Edit. I read. So I will ask him about that. Hello, Klipsun. Hi.
Hello,
Hi, Lucas.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's so nice that you could take the time and we can talk a little bit, let the people meet the man behind the project as well. So, where do we start? I read that you started composing about, 20 years ago, so 2010, right? Oh, that's even more. No. Okay, yeah, I'm lost in time.
Actually, was 2009. I started play a DJ set, and I started for 14 years old, I think. And
that's young.
I started playing, very young. It's because my brother started to go to the parties and introduce me in this world, and was so great because I started to play and techno music, progressive music.
Yeah.
And I make a DJ course through 2 weeks, I think, in DJ course. And so I started to play in my region, is in the south of Brazil.
Yeah.
And I start to play here. Some parties I cannot go.
Oh, you were too young.
Party because I'm very young in that time. Yes.
So it was club life, yeah? So club partying more than out.
No, actually it was a psytrance party because I always play in the last in the lineup or in the beginning because I play like Perfect Strange, Sun Control Species kind of music.
Yeah. So, if you look back to how, your sound has changed, or you said you started with techno, let's say, or techno-ish sounds. Now you're a Zenon artist. Yeah, techno-progressive. Now we know that you're also in the Zenon roster. That has a very kind of a futuristic psychedelic techno beat to it. So how has your sound maybe developed? What do you like nowadays more if you compare to when you started DJing back in the day?
Yeah, actually, I am big fan for Perfect Stranger.
Oh yeah,
it's I am big fan, and I very lucky guy because today I working with Yuli in 2 tracks.
Oh, so nice!
It's amazing, and I aspire for many kind of music.
Yeah.
This sound like Perfect Strangers are very influenced to me, but another artist influenced me to go to Zenon music was Starlife.
Oh yeah, I listened to your remix just before we started talking because I kind of got into the mood for the discussion, and it's amazing.
Shemi was a good friend because he gave me the first opportunity to show my music with this remix.
I see.
And 3 years ago, I think 4 years ago, we working in a collaboration. The track kind of musical.
Oh, nice.
But I see his album. I listened his album Self Similar, in that changed my mind. It's very futuristic, very intelligent music.
Yeah.
And another kind of music inspired me a lot was enigmatic records, glitch.
Yeah.
Glitch sounds and cinematic sounds. I mean, I love it. And I put this on my music, and then I start to create my music. I think it's a big
huge universe
influences. Yes, huge universe. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Create my music with that.
And also
Zenon was the big label which accepted me on the first time. No?
How did that happen, by the way? Because I know that it was your first release on Zenon 2015, perhaps, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So how did you get in contact with them? Did somebody, tell the guys at Zenon, look, listen to this guy? He's amazing.
Yes. First, I met Fábio Leal, the DJ from Zenon from here, Brazil.
Yeah.
And he was the first Zenon guy I met. Huh?
I see.
And then back in 2014, I think, we made a festival here in my region, in the south of Brazil. And I met Shemi, Life.
Yeah.
And he listened to my music and told to Chin, cool. Oh, you need to know this guy. It's amazing song. And I make the remix. And 2 months after I meet Shemi, I meet Chin in another party. And he listened my demos in, I think, in 1 month after he listened my demos, he gave me a remix to do.
Cool.
A Dream Stalker remix. I never finished this track, but he listened and gave me the opportunity to give the EP on Zenon in
super cool
2014.
And Klipsun, the project or the alter ego. So when did that start?
And that started in the October from 2000 and I lose my 5 years ago.
Okay. So
yes, 5 years ago.
That's
October,
fresher. Yeah. That's
after I released the EP, I think is the start point to my project.
So, and in the 5 years of Klipsun, so what are, I also read that, of course, for many artists, through your music, you kind of express your ideas, your feelings, and it's especially true for you, as I read that the name itself, Klipsun, is from ipsum, to mean yourself, myself, your story, your life experiences. So in the 5 years, if you think of releases of Klipsun, so what are the life stories here? This is a long story, but what are some of the stops, the stations through releases that you would mention?
You asked the big releases.
Yeah. For you, which are like landmarks. Yeah.
I think the next plans you asked. Sorry.
The big ones from the past you are most proud of, and also the next plans. Yes, I want to ask the next one.
I think the big releases was the remix from Perfect Stranger.
So that is the closest.
Big fan from 10 years.
Yeah.
I sent a lot of message for Yuli in the old times.
Yeah.
And I meet him and he recognized me when I meet him.
Cool.
And he listened my music and give me the remix, and he playing the Boom Festival, Zora Festival, playing and putting here in his album, his music.
That's such a big honor.
I'm very proud of this remix. Yes.
Wow.
And the second track, I think, was the collaboration with Life too.
Oh yeah.
Because was in the compilation from Freedom Fighters.
Yeah.
What big names?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm very proud of this particular release.
A big congrats for it, absolutely. But that's why, if you make amazing sounds, hopefully the masters will pay attention, no?
Yes, yeah.
And
they are masters for sure.
And so I said at the beginning that you are called the master of micro edit, and actually the Zenon guys posted this about you. So tell me, what does this mean? Why are you the master of micro edit?
This is like I would say the micro edit is a very short sounds that I manipulate in my music. Like a glitch is short sounds I manipulate. And I am very perfectionist in details.
Okay.
And I like to work in very smart sounds And my first EP, I put a lot micro edition, these micro sounds in my music, and Tim give me this name, Master of Micro Edition.
It sounds amazing, and I will pay attention to the music I listen to from you in this way.
Yeah, this is influenced by glitch artists like Mr. B or Enigmatic Records.
Yeah.
I watching a lot tutorials from them and putting my music, trying to put my music.
Yeah, of course. And also you do tutorials, don't you? Because I kind of look through your social media and you're very busy, not only making music but teaching music. When did that start, or how, what is your specialty? Is it teaching micro edition?
Yeah. It's but I like to share the knowledge, no? Yeah. I learned music, composing, producing music in free tutorials, and I felt I need to share my knowledge in that way too.
That's so great.
And I start to make tutorials and particular teaching, especially after the parties are stopping.
Oh yeah.
And I start to teaching and participate to the Zenon Zenon Education.
Yeah.
The first course from Zenon Records. And I love to teach in the school. I always try to teach when the teachers ask me to.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I have plans to put more tutorials in the future, but we'll see.
So there is passion that you have just found because of this shitty situation. What else have you been able to do in this year that there are no parties, no going out? So what have you been busy with?
Yeah, teaching. Teaching a lot from the last year, and I create soundtrack from documentaries too.
Oh,
I like
so nice.
to create. It's my four or three documentaries I think I create, and I start a lot of music to one remix from Freedom Fighters too. And one music with Element, which is my friend and my boss in DM7.
I see.
And now I working another track with Element. We'll be releasing a big compilation from Outsiders. And I'm very busy with music in general, I think.
So you don't have to worry too much about what's going on outside.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yes, you're safe in the world of music. It's the best thing to do. I know.
Especially here in Brazil, the situation is very hard. Huh?
Yeah.
The COVID situation is
there's
totally...
full lockdown. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here we have a little.
I hope the vaccine coming faster, no?
Yeah, exactly. No, in Europe, I think we're here in Hungary. We have a little bit of a. We have to be home by 8 p.m. but still we can go out and with the distancing and mask we can live some kind of life outside now. But let's hope the whole world gets a little bit of a easier year.
Yes. Hopefully.
All right, yeah. And last but not least, we're going to listen to your mix, and people listening, you may have already heard Klipsun on radiOzora because we had radiOzora Connecting Homes Brazilian edition, and of course you were there included. Would you like to say anything about the mix that we're going to hear now? Because now I can ask you about the mix.
Yes, it's my second set for radiOzora. And this set especially because I play an unreleased track, which is a collaboration with Evil Oil Man. But it's my version from this collaboration. We have two versions of this track. And this track will be released on Perfect Stranger compilation, the next Perfect Stranger compilation on Iboga Records. And have the main theme, like the vocals and the music, is from Blade Runner.
Oh, extra nice.
Yes, I loved sci-fi and these things.
Oh yeah.
And I put a Blade Runner atmosphere in this track, and it's in the middle of the set. And I hope the people listen. That was very fun tracking.
Oh yeah. All right, thank you very much for the time, and also Klipsun for the amazing music, and keep it up, keep up the great vibes also. And then once soon, I hope, I have to say soon, because not later, soon, we will be on dance floors again.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yes, yes, I
Thanks
keep
for
spreading.
having me on this.
Yo, it's so nice to have had you.
Great honor to me.
For us too. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
All the best, dear. Bye-bye.
For you too.
Bye-bye, Lucas. Bye.